Hey guys, this is Legacy of Empire, and today I have a new video for you guys. Before we get into it though, I do want to apologize for taking so long for this video. I know a lot of you are probably like, huh, you say you're gonna make this video like 3 weeks ago. I was really busy the last couple weeks. I did start this mock about like 2 weeks ago, but I went for a lot of changes. I decided to change some stuff, so the whole design of the mock completely changed. But finally, I have a update for you. I've been working on this last 2 weeks. It's been kind of slow, but I finally here with a video. But yeah, let's get into it. So for those who've been around when I announced my last mock, I'm building Endor. I wanted to do something different from other Endors. I know a lot of people do like the Battle of Endor, usually giant AT-ATs, the landing pad. I know some people do stuff from Battlefront 2. There's even a few mocks out there about Battlefront 1. I originally was going to base this mock off of Battlefront 1 of a certain map that you can play at 6v6 and also hero versus villain, but I was finding it very I didn't have any motivation to build it. Like when I was trying to design it, trying to set it up, trying to figure out what to do, I had very little motivation. And I kind of realized the reason I was having very little motivation was because the last couple mocks I've built all have been based off of something. Solace was based off of a map and from Battlefront 1. Hoth, obviously the Battle of Hoth. And then, of course, Geonosis was part of the last mock that I built that was kind of, that was my own mock, even though it was, I called it the third battle of Geonosis, even though it never happened. It was my own creation, and I feel like I was kind of burnt out on building stuff that was based off of other stuff. So I decided, okay, I still want to build an Endor. I promised an Endor, but was do something different. And I already had built these cool bunkers. I wanted to do something different because my last bunker I felt was a little too chunky, a little too big for what I wanted to do. So I built a little bit smaller ones, a little bit more detailed ones, a little bit more sturdy ones. And of course, I already built these before I decided to change things. So I decided, okay, I want to keep these bunkers. I also wanted to do like a landing pad. So I decided, I decided, okay, let's do something with a landing pad. Let's do something with these bunkers. So I decided what's going to happen is right here, you guys can see I already got some stuff built. I decided, okay, let's build a landing pad big enough to fit 2 shuttles. Here's 1 shuttle. Plenty of room. Obviously, it's going to be hanging over a cliff. I'm not going to build a cliff. I will try to see if I can get it this sturdy enough to where I can push it off the table a little bit more. That way it's more suspended. But this is going to be an extended land pad out of kind of like a cliff face, and it's going to be big enough to hold 2 shells. You can have one back here, and then you can have one in the front, like so. So this is what I've come up so far. I think besides making it sturdy and pretty much done, I might change some of the plates in the middle to add more studs. That way minifigures can, stand and not be, knocked over. That's the only thing I probably will change. I probably add a little bit more detail around over here. But other than that, this is what I'm going with the landing pad. Of course, so what the plan is, you got the landing pad here. You got 2 bunker entrances. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build, kind of like a wall, mountain, rocks. And there's going to be kind of like a 2-story. You kind of have this like the first story. And then up, and there's going to be just rocks right here, part of some trees. And there's going to be a 2nd story. And the 2nd story, I'm going to actually have some windows to where people are going to be looking out to the shuttles landing, see who's coming, make sure all that kind of have like command consoles back there. So of course you're going to have some hallways back here. So there will be more to this mock. I don't know how big I want to be. It's not going to be full on gray base plates. I originally had planned using like 4 or 6 for my last Endor mock, but I decided to make this going to be a lot smaller. So I won't be needing all these. I probably end up just using like, I don't know, maybe one of these, put in the back. All it's going to really be simple. It's probably be hallway in the back, kind of leading from the bunker, maybe a little bit, some racks, some kind of like maybe a little security center maybe. And then the 2nd story is going to just be kind of like a command area where you can look out and then maybe I don't know, maybe something on the sides of the second floor. Now, 100% sure yet. The only thing I do 100% know I want to do for the actual inside of the base is to have that area where you can look out into the onto the landing pad, because that'd be kind of cool. Because then from here you can see, cool windows, see, Imperials watching, people coming here, and then on the other side you can kind of look out here too. Of course, I also want to have a little battle here. With Endor, you have to have some Ewoks and all that, so there will be some fighting going out here. I might have the rebels, maybe they landed here, or maybe they're coming from the sides, or whatever. I'm still trying to work on that too, but I definitely am trying. This is what I'm going for right now, at least for the front. The back, I probably would touch later on. But this is my plan so far. Kind of different. It's kind of is based off of a few things, like the Endor map I originally was going to do. Like the old one had a landing pad, had a base. But a little bit different. This is going to be more of a cliffside base kind of thing. And this will be something a little bit different I've never done before, especially having something kind of come out like this. Because I have future mocks in the future that are going to have landing pads coming out like this. And of course, this is not going to be, I said, as strong. I'm probably trying to make it strong enough to where it could come out just a little bit more. But future mocks, I obviously want to try expand on that to make it to where mocks, if I built bigger mocks, they could have landing pads sticking out, especially if I made like a taller mock with a hanger coming out. But so that's that's pretty much going here. I had these done for a while now. I had this kind of done for a while now too. I recently just did all this. Went through all my brown parts I had from Geonosis, so that came in handy. Of course, putting this together definitely reminded me why the brown color piece sucks. Had a lot break on me, so that was kind of fun, and also got suck. It's like, man, I have a whole bunch of these in here that are broken, but I think they can be usable though. There's some pieces I think can still be usable for some cool details, but I got that done. Obviously, this is not going to be all brown. This is just kind of like the base layer. I'm going to add some green on here, some dark green. And of course, add some plants. I got some plants right here. Add some trees, add some bushes. Add some more dark green kind of to help. I'm going to add some dark green plates, kind of help shape like some paths, because I want paths kind of coming here, path power around here and going here. Just, shows that, people have been going in and out, in and out. Maybe add some gun emplacements over here. Probably just kind of like green, just going along the edges here. Same thing on this side, and then maybe some green right here. And of course the rocks can be here, and then it's gonna be the windows. I want to try to add some trees too, some big trees that I'm probably going to try to add a couple. I definitely want to try to see if I can add a couple between the bunkers, kind of grown in front of the base, or maybe they build it and just cut down the tree. Add a few more over here. Kind of make it definitely look like Endor, but also kind of help camouflage a little bit, because this is kind of more of like a secret base. My plan is kind of go with like a ISB or Imperial security. Imperial, Secret Services kind of base kind of thing. So there's going to be some ISB guys here I'm going to be using as minifigures. So try to make it a little bit more camouflage. I also have some nets over here that I bought. I actually originally wanted to use this for Solace, but I didn't get to. But I definitely want to use these nets for Endor. So try to build like maybe some canopies, coconut bricks. For those guys who don't know, he's a great mock builder. I get a lot of inspiration from him. And also including Solid Brick Studios. But coconut bricks, he did something with these nets and made a cool little like camo out of these nets using studs and 1x1 pieces. And I want to try to use that same technique and make a little bit, camouflage canopies. That way, can help better hide gun emplacements, kind of put them on the sides. Also maybe just maybe cover, supplies from getting wet, from the rain, since there can be rain on Endor, Other than that, for the trees, back to the trees, I might try to build the trees big enough, maybe and hold like a Ewok village, not like a full Ewok village, but depending how many trees and how well I can build these trees, because it's really gonna test my tree abilities. I want to see if I can actually make maybe like one tree and have like maybe a little hut around it, and maybe have some Ewoks shooting arrows from above, or maybe add, you know, two trees, like maybe a tree here, and have a bridge, and, you know, have maybe have the Ewoks had built secret, had a secret home above, you know, something kind of cool, you know, in the trees. But that will all depend on how tall the trees I make them, and how well built the trees are. It's definitely be an interesting thing to see how well I can do something like that. I'm definitely be watching a lot of other people's videos, see how they built their trees and see what they did there. But yeah, and I said it in the past before, this mock is definitely going to be mocked. I'm going to be kind of testing myself on how well I can use plants, trees, all that kind of stuff, because it's been a while since I've used plants and all that. And also, kind of also help me further test myself and other things like base building, and also kind of detailing, because I definitely want to do a lot more detail in this mock. It's going to be a lot smaller compared to other ones, so I'm hoping to get a lot more detail before I go into my next big mock I'm planning after this. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if this is something that you think is pretty cool. I know I said it's different. What I'm planning is to be more my idea, my creation. So let me know if you guys fall in the same boat. You know, do you guys sometimes get bored of building replicas of something like, you know, Hoth, like the Battle of Hoth, or, you know, maybe certain scenes from the Clone Wars, or if it's just me? But let me know if you guys feel the same. But also let me know what you think of this mock so far, if you liked what I'm going with, the idea. Also let me know if there's like any cool scenes or something you want to see that you may have seen from Battlefront games in the past. But that's all I really got, guys. Sorry for taking so long once again. But yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully I'll trying to get an update out soon. I can't promise. I want to say in a week, but I can't promise that just because things are still busy. But for now, guys, happy Labor Day for those who celebrate it, and for those who don't, I hope you have a good weekend. And if you guys haven't already, please like, please subscribe. It really helped the channel out. We recently passed over 600 subscribers, which is awesome. We're getting so close to 1,000. I can't thank you guys so much for that. And my last Solace Mock videos have been going crazy too, so I also can't thank you guys enough. Really appreciate it. Really helps out the channel, and for me, it lets me know you guys still want to see these cool builds that I want to build. So that's all I got, guys. Hope you guys have a great day, and may the force be with you.